going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 20 Ultimate Team video. So it is officially confirmed that the NFL Draft promo is coming to MUT 20 this Friday. So we're going to take a look back at the MUT 19 Draft promo and maybe take some guesses on some things that we could see. Some other information, we do have 3 more golden tickets coming out to MUT 20 tomorrow as well. So on top of that, we're getting a special stream tomorrow morning that's going to reveal the content and players of this draft promo. So when that comes out, we'll have a video for that information along with a golden ticket video probably later that day. And as far as the golden tickets go, we don't know who's coming out yet, but they should be revealed at some point today on Twitter. And then it is a possibility that tomorrow morning we might get a list of all the golden tickets to expect for the rest of the year. I guess the EA team, Kralo said, is working on compiling that, so that's pretty cool. It'd be nice to see which ones to expect. I don't know if they're going to list it out as far as like which ones are coming out each week, but that honestly would really help everybody kind of prepare for things that are going on in the market. You know, like if a certain card's coming out, you can kind of allocate your coins towards something else and then plan for, you know what I'm saying. It would be nice if we got to see the actual release calendar, but I think a list of all of those players is enough for me. So switching gears back over to the NFL Draft promo. Last year, I think it came out a lot earlier than the draft. The NFL Draft officially starts on April 23rd, which is a Thursday, and being that this promo comes out on Friday, you know, we're not getting it even a full week before the draft. So I don't know what to expect, what it's going to contain, but of course we will learn that tomorrow. So with that being said, let's take a look at last year's draft promo. I thought this was a home run. I showed this a couple weeks ago in a video where we talked about a bunch of promos coming up, and what they did last year to me was perfect. So before the draft started, we had the path to the draft part of it, and then after the draft or during the draft, we had the actual draft. We'll go over both things here so you guys can see. The path to the draft was really, really cool to me because number one, we got some 99 overall cards. I hope that we see at least 98s Masters. The good thing with the 98s is that most of them are going to have power-ups, probably all of them, which means they're basically 99s. But I want to see some gold 99s come to the game here. And last year, this is what we saw. So there were different Master cards, and as you can see, I mean, we got quite a few of them. There were 5. We incorporated some Legends in here, and it was pretty cool. So it started out from the bottom of the screen going up to the end. I believe the first kind of drop, and they space these out every couple days. They're not going to have the time to do that, being that the draft is going to be less than a week away from when this promo starts. But what they did is they gave us basically an offensive first round master and a defensive first round master. And as you can see, it was Keyshawn Johnson and it was Bruce Smith. Really, 2 really good cards, both 99 overalls, both legends, which is pretty cool. And within those sets, you had to collect other cards that were 98. So this is the overalls that I think you and I really want to see come to MUT 20 like right now. Keyshawn Johnson set had a 98 Bosa, 98 Jimmy Smith, 98 Quentin Nelson. You put all 3 of those cards into the set and you got the 99 overall Keyshawn Johnson. Not only that, but you also got all 3 of these 98s back as Nat cards. Very similar to what we just saw with the Color Smash promo, and you believe if they have some type of reroll packs, you know, containing these, there could be a possible, you know, coin making method that we saw in Color Smash could be in the draft promo. All hypothetical. We don't know if the sets are going to be configured this way. We don't know if they're going to get back cards as Nat. We don't know if they'll be training packs, but we can all speculate, right? So that was the Keyshawn. Then you had the Bruce Smith and 3 more cards, and these were pretty solid. I mean, 98 Roquan, D-Hop, and Adrian Peterson. You know, Roquan's a really good MUT card usually, or was last year, and then D-Hop and Adrian Peterson, I mean, those are well-known names. So 3 98s, you get a 99 Bruce Smith, and again, you got all 3 of these cards back. So those were the first round Masters. Then we got some late round Masters, and this was pretty cool too, because there's a lot of guys out there who had really good success stories in the NFL that maybe didn't go in the top couple rounds. So we had Telvin Smith, another 99, and then take a look at this. A Richard Sherman 98, Delaney Walker 98, John Sullivan 98. Same thing with the set, put it in, you get all 3 of those back plus the master. And then we got the Tom Brady late round master. His contained Grady Jarrett, Rick Wagner, Rashad Jones, and of course the 99 Brady. One thing that they didn't give us though is kind of like an in-between. I would have loved to see take it a step further. Give us a first round master, second round, third round, fourth round. Go through every round of the draft. Give us at least one master for each. I think that would be pretty cool. The likelihood of that happening, probably slim. I wouldn't expect it to, but in my world, in my MUT development brain, that's what I would do. And then last, we had the undrafted master. I really hope they do this again, because I think this is also really special. I mean, Chris Harris Jr., really good player in the NFL, undrafted, made a name for himself. They gave him a 99 overall, and then they have 3 98s, including my guy Jason Peters, Antonio Gates, Adam Vinatieri. Put those 3 98s in there. You got the Chris Harris, you got the 98s back. Really, really solid promo, or at least solid portion of the promo. And that was all just leading up to the draft. Pretty cool stuff, right? A bunch of 98s. I don't remember if there were cards under 98 overall, and being that this is, a year ago, it's kind of hard to go back and see if there were. Unfortunately, there was an exchange set. Maybe this will help me out. Looks like it did. So there were some exchange sets within here, and we were able to use MUT tokens, which aren't existing anymore. They had trophy exchange sets, but as you can see, 84 plus path to the draft, 84 plus path to the draft, and then the 98. So it looks like there were lower tier overall cards. I just couldn't remember off the top of my head. Probably could have checked MUThead as well. But that's cool. So any cards that come out from here on out are always going to help theme teams. So the more cards, the better. But I would absolutely love to see a bunch of 98s with 99 overall masters. I think it's going to be the other way around. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a bunch of 98 masters and then like 96, 97s and under. I hope I'm wrong, but that's just going to be my realistic expectation. So then came the draft, and here are the draft sets. Turn into the draft pick players. Turn in draft pick players to earn players from the 2019 NFL Draft. So this is your first year in MUT. It was, pretty cool that they've been doing this for years. But I do have a concern that it won't be able to happen again just because of COVID and EA staff mostly or all the way having to work from home. The night of the draft, once the picks start rolling in, cards are created for these guys who get drafted in the NFL. So, 20, 30 minutes after Kyler Murray went number 1 last year, we had a 99 overall Kyler Murray within MUT 19. Same thing hopefully will be happening this year, but I just don't know the timing of it. Maybe we have to wait till the next day. Maybe they'll only be able to do so many picks that night and then do the rest the next day. In a perfect world, maybe they'll get them all out that same night shortly after they're actually drafted. But the way they did it was collectibles, and this I was kind of not of a fan of, especially for the number of it. So in order to get Kyler Murray, you needed 94 collectibles. But this was the worst part about it. You needed 94 Kyler Murray collectibles. I lied. Baker Mayfield collectibles. So what they did is for every pick in the draft, you got a collectible, and it flashed back to a number 1 pick in the past. Now, I do like the fact that these were actual items and not collectibles, even though that's what I've been calling them. They were cards that could be used in the game, but the overalls were just so brutally bad, it was kind of stupid at the same time. So an 83 Saquon Barkley, though it's cool, and I know the purpose of it was really to get this Nick Bosa or to get the number 2 pick, giving a Saquon an 83 when he already had cards higher overall than that was kind of dumb. I would have liked to see way less collectibles but a higher overall. So collect 3 98 Saquons to get the number 2 pick. From the economy standpoint, I don't know how they would figure that out, but it was just really stupid to not only have to have 94 of the same item, or 94 of an item, but 94 of the same item too. It was just really tedious trying to collect these, trying to buy them. Now, of course, there were packs that you can buy and solos that you could get that earned some of this stuff, but it wasn't very rewarding from what I remember off the top of my head. It would be nicer just to have some type of draft pick collectible or draft pick card that's a wild card that can go into any sets, and then, yes, maybe make this one 94 cards, but don't make it 94 of the same cards. So as we scroll through, you're obviously going to see all of the draft picks from last year. You can see that we're, to pick number 5 before we drop to an overall. So 99 for pick number 1. Numbers 2, 3, and 4, and 5 were all 98s, and then we kind of take a drop off. I think it was every 5 overall, so when we get to the 11th, 12, 13, 14, it's all 96. And I think, okay, it looks like it continued all the way down to be 96s until we got to the 21st pick, and then we got 95 overalls. But pretty cool stuff. Again, the limitations that they might run into may prevent us from getting these cards out, but ultimately I really hope and expect to see something similar to Path to the Draft. I don't want this promo to only focus on the new guys coming into the NFL, though that's very exciting, and it's going to be fun to, you know, get your player that your favorite team drafted onto your MUT squad. I am looking forward to that. Hope the Eagles pick up a wide receiver or at least a linebacker, because Lord knows we need both of them. But I also like the Path to the Draft incorporating legends, new cards, the high overalls. The set's really good. Hopefully we get some reroll stuff. I don't think we'll get an alternate currency. If you guys remember last year, we did have draft picks as the currency. I'd be kind of surprised if that happens again. Also, no mention of the candy currency converting or going away. But I think that's something, when we get more details from the special stream tomorrow, something we'll probably see. Do they introduce a second currency or another currency right off of coming off of the candy one? I don't think so, but I'm not going to be surprised if we do get it. For the most part, I'm just happy that it's confirmed we are getting a promo this Friday, because we want content, of course. Soon as that information drops tomorrow morning, we'll be back with another video to cover it, let you know all the details that we learned. And then golden tickets coming out again will be tomorrow as well. Struggle Squad coming later today. I'm honestly in the process of editing it right now, but I stopped to do this video. So 2 videos today, live stream tonight. I think I'm going to be rocking with Golden Ticket Vic and the All Eagles squad into some head-to-head seasons. So tune in for that. We'll post when we go live. Thank you guys so much for all the support and tuning in. Have a great rest of the day. Stay tuned for Struggle Squad. I'm out. Peace.